All right, so it's time for the Piarry and Rone discussion, and I think this is more of a discussion more than anything else. I'll try to say as best as possible if we can discuss this. Let's work in this.
In my past, she's been kind of used in a way to manipulate narratives, and whether it's women talking to other women about me, attacking my fatherhood, where there's been a custody battle. What's been heartbreaking is that it's been a how she's been dragged into it to hurt me. You know, their main goal is to hurt me, and it was through my daughter. And
All right, so this is why you can't judge a situation when somebody doesn't want you to meet them kids, right? Or they said to wait and to hold on because kids are very tricky. Remember, we spoke about the whole idea of being a step parent. We talked about the whole idea of being a stepmother or a stepdad and whatever it is. And these are some of the challenges because the parents themselves have things to work out. It's tough to find civilized situations that you can get into. And yes, a lot of times, a lot of women definitely use the kids as like a pawn in the entire puzzle. Sometimes men do it, but them rarely do it. It's mostly done with women. I think I can say that safely. I'm not saying men don't do it. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that. But you have times when women just use the kids as whatever it may be. You're going to have more stories of that than anything else. Because the truth of the matter is, in any event, a woman will get a child quicker than a man will get a child. Does that make sense? In other words, more times than not, the child is going to be living with the mother than it's going to be with the father because that's just how the system is designed.
another thing was just I've had relationships and she gets close and then it don't work out, and now there's questions. So I wanted the next time she met a woman, it was gonna be the woman I'm settling down with, for real.
All right, this was key. I spoke about this in one of my lives and I explained and I tried to kind of, self-report basically. I tried to disclose that and I said that yes, it's big for a man because the truth is kids get attached to people. Well, I'm just can't speak from a male's perspective. Maybe from a female perspective, it's the same thing. Where a child gets close to a particular man and then when the man leaves, a whole different debacle. But no, I don't know if it works the same way in the female world, but I know it works that way in the man's world. Because women are so nurturing and them normally nurturers. Kids tend to get very bonded to the woman. It's easy for people get bonded to, especially girl children. They get so bonded to this woman very, very quickly that you have to be very, very careful as to who you bring around the daughter.
And you didn't deserve how I went about it. I know I didn't go about it the right way, but I've also been so traumatized and I've also been so hurt in the past, and I just want my daughter to be respected, and I want to be respected. And as the first man in her life, her first example of a man, I just really want her to know how much I love her and protect her. And it wasn't nothing personal specific to you. This was just in general. And I know the things in the past shouldn't affect now, but you know, I guess all I can say is just I'm sorry, and I'm just hoping that you understand.
Um, Thank you for sharing that with me. I really appreciate you letting me in and letting me know about your past. And I'm so sorry that happened to you. And like I can't even imagine what you went through, going through all those different things with these women, and with your daughter. Like I can't even. I don't know. That's crazy.
All right. Okay, so Pierre is trying to play the moment. Let me interject here just really, really quick. First and foremost, Rone has a right to have second, ideas about Pierre. Remember, Rone has observed Piarry having one or two couple of drinks and getting drunk. If I were in Rone's situation, I would have felt the same way. Why would I just rush on and put my kid into this scenario where this woman is getting drunk persistently? Come out of the woodwork, ladies, and defend this because that's what it is. If it was the same thing for a man, you'd have said the same thing. If I was just coming into your child's life and you notice that I get one or two drinks and I'm getting drunk, well, I'm not in your child's life yet. You would be a little bit more hesitant for me to meet your child. Because you'd kind of wonder, I'm not so sure if I can get O'Neal to kind of meet my kid right now because I'm not so sure. You'd have thought that way too. If you didn't, then hey, what type of parent would you be, huh?
And I would never do anything like that to either one of you. Like, I love you. I love anything that is in connection with you, that comes from you. Like, I want to protect you and her. So I just feel like it's a little unfair that you went about this whole thing the way you did. Like, I'm not those women. I don't know what their intentions were, why they did what they did. But that's
not unfair. This is exactly what I was saying. It's not unfair based on what, okay, lay it down aside, ladies, lay down the bias. Based on what you've seen with observing Piarry, regardless of how, whatever it is, would you have brought your kid in this quickly? Because I think we had this discussion before, even with Delicia and Iman. We had the same discussion before. But think about it. You've seen Piarry drunk. Not once, not twice, probably at least 3 times since they've been together. And they haven't been together more than about 3 months. Wouldn't that concern you if there was a man like that? Wouldn't that concern you, ladies? So no, this statement from Piarry is bogus. And it's unfair. Her statement is unfair.
me. I shouldn't have to pay for what they did.
Right.
So just know, like, I love you. And I'm here with you. I'm rocking with you. And I'm really looking forward to our future and possibly growing our little family a bit. I know you got a head start on me, but it's okay.
I know you guys will adore each other. I just want the time to be right.
Yeah, I
I'm
can't wait to
sorry.
meet her.
Yeah.
See, she just want to meet the man's daughter. Even though you've been drinking a whole lot of things. Is that an example for a child to see? I'm like, when PR work on herself, then we can talk about whatever else it is. But I'm just showing you how she gonna make it look like she's fearing what she's saying. Again, until Mr. The address. Okay, it's like Jace. It's like Jay. If you were to get a person like Jay and you've seen Jay drunk once or twice, ladies, I would expect that you would keep the child away from Jay because he's obviously drunk more times than not. Yeah, especially when he drink too much alcohol. And I would try to get that under control first before we even get into that. But hey, I don't know. Teach his one, I guess.
Whenever you're comfortable, I'm waiting. I'm ready.
I mainly just want to tell you that, and I know you want your space, so I could leave.
Very intriguing discussion. Like I said again, I have no worries at all with it. I don't know. Rone is feeling some type of way. I don't feel some type of way about it at all. I think his assessment is correct from the beginning of things. Also, I felt like if she wanted to know if him have a child, she should have asked that. He would have tell her. So that is that kind of nothing burger if you ask me. But no, I wouldn't just right off the bat make somebody meet somebody like a PR who I've seen drunk a couple times within the past 3 months. That just show me like a pattern. But give me your take. Maybe when I tell me something different. You know what I mean? I guess I'm drinking Haterade, according to some people in the chat, me I drink Haterade. It's Sean Rennie. I know I'm drinking the Haterade this morning. Don't worry yourself. O'Neal is always with it. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I'll talk to y'all soon.